You got your short pants on?
I actually do. Yes, in my basement.
Right now, I'd like to thank you, the ice cream truck drivers. Thank you so much, ice cream truck drivers. Right now, I'd like to thank, excuse me, I just burped there. Right now, I'd like to thank Fifi, Elkin Magic Scoop, Dr. Scoop Little, Dirty Old Scoop, Dead Laszlo, and David Walker. And Scoops, that burp was for you.
Dude, you don't want to start over and do it?
Oh, why?
Okay.
Welcome, everyone, to Matt and Natalie's Ice Cream Social. Right now, I'd like to thank the ice cream truck drivers. I already thanked you. You know what your names are. If you want to be an ice cream truck driver...
Whoa. That's the important part. That's the important part.
I'd like to thank Fifi, Elkin Magic Scoop, Dr. Scoop Little, Dirty Old Scoop, Dead Laszlo, and David Walker. If you want to be an ice cream truck driver, head over to preachingfun.com. Preachingfun.com is where you're going to sign up to be an ice cream truck driver, and who knows? The life you save may be your own.
I'm so confused whether we're doing a bit or not.
I don't know.
Hey, Johnny, do you want to go to an ice cream social?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Great, let's go.
It is our last recording day here in the Churn for Ice Cream Social.
Yeah.
We're doing 2 episodes, so it's not our last episode. But
What is it? Churn the 5th? Churn the 6th?
I don't even know.
We got to figure it out. We're going to do the math.
We're going to do some math.
Time for Matt and Natalie's Ice Cream Social. Sitting across from me in Pittsburgh is Paul Mattingly.
Across from me in Vegas, that's Mr. Matt Donnelly.
Over there, Jacob, the audio guy.
Oh, I love that guy.
We're preaching fun.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's Paul's tag on to We're Preaching Fun from now on.
Still evolving.
That's right. That's
always,
every time.
yeah. Well, we're only halfway through season 2. You know,
That's true.
We're still
not even halfway.
Yeah, we're like a quarter
finding
of the
our
way.
arcs. Yeah, a quarter through.
Yeah. It's our last recording in the Churn. I thought I would be more emotional or sad about it at all. People keep coming up to me like, "Oh man,
yeah,
what happened? I'm so sorry."
What happened?
I know. I've told a lot of people like, no, it's fine.
Yeah, I keep going
it
like,
doesn't matter.
I keep being
What
like,
happened?
Wait, what?
A real
I look at
estate
them
deal
like,
happened. Sorry.
Right. That's it.
a fiery argument.
A fiery argument.
So yeah,
No, I mean, literally, we're leaving the Churn because of a real estate deal.
yes,
That's it.
That's genuinely it.
Yeah.
There's no drama at all.
Our landlords are also going to stop being landlords. Like we're all just taking a nice, like, all right, this was a run.
Yeah.
And I think like we're all across the board satisfied. Again, we were given proper heads up.
Oh, yeah.
And everything. And
Everybody's happy with
That's
everybody.
the key. Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe why people think it must have been some fiery ordeal.
Oh, no. No.
And also because as the last Churn we got kicked out of was a crazy deal.
It was a little nuttier, yeah.
Yeah. They're like,
It still wasn't terrible or anything,
No.
but it was definitely nuttier.
it was a weirder, like, everybody out.
Right.
The A's might come here.
And that still holds.
Any minute now.
Who
Any
knows?
minute now.
Who fucking? It's a couple more $1 billion, and they're there. What a bunch
You know,
of
in
shit.
theory, that whole corridor through there is supposed to become, or so at some point was supposed to become like a new hotel corridor to service the A's stadium.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was talk at one point.
Yeah, companies much larger than ours had to move out of that area.
Oh yeah,
And now it's just a bunch
And now
of
it's-
abandoned office buildings with nothing happening.
but that strip club right there has a new name.
Oh.
I noticed that the other day. It's not. It used to be like
It was a weird name.
it was like Sophia's.
Yes, it was like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and now I think it's a different person's name.
Who did I end up going there once with somebody? Who was it?
I went there one time with somebody.
Did
Me
we-
and
was
my
it you
buddy.
and I? No.
No, we didn't go together. But I went in there one time with a buddy, and we were literally the only people in there.
Yeah,
Like we walked in, and the strippers got off of a couple of bar stools. There were like 2 or 3 women in there.
Yeah.
and they were just hanging out on bar stools, and they got up and kind of wandered over and were like, "Do you want us? Should we get on the stage? What do you want?" And we were like, "We're gonna have a drink and leave.
I
We're
think I
fine."
went with the Scoop or Scoops because I think we went as a joke to go across the street after our recording.
Right.
And I think all I remember is I was there for like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was like, oh, this was a mistake.
That was the
Later.
one. Then they did a rebrand of like a nautical theme for a little while. They were called like the Cradle Unmoored. It was really kind of ugh.
I think you're thinking of the aquarium at Mandalay Bay during Halloween.
The cradle unmoored. I remember. I remember that one. Yeah.
So we started where?
Paul and I.
You started in Vintage Nude. Yeah.
Yeah, we started at the Slammer.
Which was not the Churn then.
Right.
No, it was the Slammer.
It was the Slammer.
Yeah. Slammer recording.
Yeah, it was Vintage Nude Studios at the Slammer.
With the assistance of Reddy Rich.
That's right. My children the other day were like, I was wearing a Matt and Mally's Ice Cream Social t-shirt.
Uh-huh.
And they said, why isn't Jacob's name on there? And I said, we originally were just this guy. It's like, Jacob wasn't part of the meeting. I go, no, but it's really strange to say no, because it's 4 episodes.
It's 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Out of 1,200 and change.
And you guys did them all at once, right?
You have the oddest slice in your
I'm the
pie chart.
But to be fair,
pie chart is really weird.
Matt Mattingly
Well, it's
and
me
Smith.
and Slash. Slash didn't technically start Guns N' Roses.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Jacob and Slash.
That's actually the perfect analogy. That really is the perfect analogy. So we start with the Slammer, and from there...
Was it Inspire after that?
No.
Oh, this is the funny thing.
Oh, no. It was the back room at...
Vegas Theater Company.
Vegas Theater
It was
Company.
The Cockroach Theater then. So then we were backstage.
The Art Square Theater.
We did Art Square for a little bit, so that's number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were back there for a while.
Then we went to Inspire from there.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that was number 3.
Yes.
And it was on stage at Inspire.
And I think that's where we started using the term churn, I think.
Well, that's
Or
where
was
we
that
came
later?
up with Scoops.
That's where we came up with Scoops. Maybe churn
That was
came
episode
later.
13, so that was pretty early.
I think Churn might have started at, what is that, Koval?
It started at, what do you call it? Oh, well, Churn,
Or
yeah,
was it at
Churn started
or was it
at
at my
Koval, I
house?
think.
Your house is next.
Yeah.
After Inspire, we
Oh,
went
yeah,
to
your house was called the Churn.
My house must have been Churn.
Yeah.
That must have been it.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
house was called the Churn.
my office at the old house must have been the Churn.
Yeah, called that the
So
Churn.
we were in the Inspire, and then we had a little
By the
tour
way,
of the Inspire Theater.
Just for your own heart, Jacob. My body filled with warmth when I thought of the days we used to record at
It was
your
good
house.
times.
It was a
really
good time.
fun.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
closet of knives right there at the ready.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Anytime
Yeah.
we needed it. Ninja
Your
running around like a
pathetic
maniac.
Christmas tree every year. Your tiny
Yeah.
Watch
The
your
deconstructed,
mouth,
the
son.
deconstructed
point to be
Christmas
like,
tree.
Oh, you decorated your stairwell? You're like, no, that's my Christmas tree.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I miss those days.
I liked the Tron Christmas tree. I thought it was cool.
I miss those days.
Where you didn't try hard at decorating.
And I mean, like, we try hard at decorating now. Now we put up like a 12-foot tree.
Well, I'm also laughing because Inspire, you would load in and load out every time.
Right?
Can you imagine
Oh.
this
We wouldn't have lasted. We would not have lasted.
No.
We would pull in the middle of fucking Fremont. You would put the hazards on your truck.
God
Yeah.
damn,
load
we'd
out,
load that all
load
up.
in,
Yes.
and load out.
On hot Vegas days.
That was like 3 trucks and 6 or 7 cars ago.
Man,
Yeah.
that's so fun. We really wanted to be so special.
Yeah.
We were so special.
So we were on stage at the Inspire.
That space, by the way, is up for lease.
Yes, I saw
the
that.
entire Inspire Theater.
Did you
And
see
I was
all the
laughing
sad
because-
weirdness with Tony Hsieh's estate?
That's nuts.
Oh,
Right?
I've been like following that in the headlines, but not digging into it.
No, I wouldn't really dig in.
We're
It's
2
just
tangents in.
Yeah.
So first tangent, I'll put a bow on.
Yes.
I was part of the Fallout Fringe Festival this whole past week.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right.
It was so fun, and we'll get back to that as a
Yeah, we're
zone
wrapping back
plot
around to
point.
that.
But anyways, I looked at the Inspire Theater and I thought, oh, you know what? Maybe like a kind of cool speakeasy kind of full magic experience might be really cool in that space, you know? And then I looked around Fremont. I was like, God, no, just no.
Yeah.
And this is, and I say that because I feel bad. Like Mavericks is closing.
Yeah. Hiatus. Yeah. They're taking a few months off. A few shows. They're not the only ones taking a few months off.
Yeah.
I don't know what report
Rock
came
Vault's
out.
taking a break.
Rock Vault's taking a couple other shows are too.
Some
yeah.
report came out or something came down the pipe or whatever, but Vegas is basically like, oh, fuck, for July and August.
I think it
all these
was a
hotels-
report that came out somewhere around November 4th. I don't know exactly what got declared or what was announced, but I feel like that was a shift.
Well, I'll tell you what. Last year we had a lot more Canadian tourists than we have this year.
That's true. No, but I don't remember July and August being such a fucking like, nope, it's fucking over.
This isn't the
feeling
first
this
time
year.
that Rock Vault has shut down
No.
for the summer.
Taking a hiatus.
They've done that a couple of times.
Mavericks taking a hiatus. Disco's taking a hiatus. a lot of shows are waiving resort fees for them.
A lot of hotels are.
I'm sorry, hotels are waiving resort fees. Some hotels are bringing back free parking.
Mm-hmm.
Some one of the downtown hotels is making it like one. Like your room, parking, everything's like included. There's all these deals.
That's the Plaza doing that.
Yeah.
And that's something they've done in the past that apparently worked out really well for them.
That owner of the Plaza, I like him.
I do too.
He just seems like a real boots on the ground guy. He seems like an old school guy that a lot of new school Vegas casinos could use.
That's right.
He really impresses me.
It strikes me, and I'm probably wrong on this because I have no information on this at all. It's just it seems to me as though it is a small operation there at the top. It seems like there are a limited number of people who have the final say over decisions there, and that is such a big fucking
And they've got
deal.
a smart marketing team.
They have a smart marketing team. They have good people. Like if it is indeed a small group of people making the decisions, it seems like those people are intelligent.
I'll shake my fist at the clowns. Look, all these to survive the pandemic, all of these fucking major casino companies like sold aspects of their business to other businesses, and they became operated by other businesses, and all these like
They
layers.
sold the land and then leased it back,
And it seems like no one's fucking in charge of hospitality. It seems like no one's in charge of innovating in the hospitality space. It just feels like there's such a lack of ambition.
Oh, man, I tell you what, though. I went into the Wynn this week. We had some friends in town, and they were staying at the Wynn, so we went over and met them for a cocktail and an evening over at the Wynn. Yeah. And they were talking about, we didn't mention it, they were talking about how wonderful the service was at Wynn and Encore. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, I mean, these are the cats that are still really working on that.
Definitely.
But they might be the only ones.
It seems like this was, I've never recalled since living here in 2008 there being this general, oh, fuck, it's July and August, which is what's happening right now in this town. It's crazy. And I'll tell you another weird thing. I'll tell you the most...
Well, last summer was super hot, and I don't think that helped this summer because people kind of looked at last summer and said, like, it got really hot really early here. This summer, it's been actually pretty mild.
It's been gorgeous here.
But yeah, like last summer, it was really rough. And so this summer, I think, is suffering because of that a little bit. Yeah.
I will tell you the most underreported thing I think that's happening. And I know we have media members that listen to this. Yeah. So I may or may not have inside intel on this.
Does it rhyme with Faza Fripp? Because that has been reported on.
Does it rhyme with Folly Fartin? No. Okay. No, there's a dynamic thing that's happening. Basically, the Sphere and the movies at the Sphere. Yes. So the Sphere movies are doing very well. Many people travel here.
Like the nature one that they had for a while?
They just did Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz.
Well, they haven't done Wizard of Oz yet, but they have
so far it's just
started advertising
the
it.
Soderbergh one.
Right.
It's like $100 and change a ticket. Mm-hmm. People are paying it.
Started off at 50, by the way. 50 or 60. And they realized quickly that people were paying that without thinking.
It's selling about like literally over 10,000 a week.
Yeah.
People are just
people are going to check out the Sphere.
People just want it. That's worth the money to check out the Sphere.
Yeah.
And that is taking away a lot of people's primary entertainment option bullet.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to Vegas and I'm going to spend money on this.
I'm going to see a show for sure. So I'm going to see at least one show somewhere. Yeah. And then they do the Sphere thing, and that checks that box.
And I think there's probably also the gamble of, hey, I've been high at a movie before. I haven't been high in a place where live people are talking to me from a stage. I don't know what that equation is, but I know what it's going to be like to be on something and watch Dorothy get sucked up by the Cowardly Lion.
No, you're welcome, Dorothy.
So what the chain reaction?
Wait, did you say up or off?
Up. Sucked up.
Oh, sorry, I misheard.
No, I mean, it's all the same.
Dorothy got sucked off by the Cowardly Lion.
Oh, you shouldn't have hit my nose.
I'll be spending that money on the Sphere then, too.
You pinched my nose while I was down there, Dorothy. Come on.
Well, you should have worn safety glasses.
Oh, my God. You got a biting snapper, baby.
The Sphere's business model, I believe, is not to be a movie theater.
No. You think?
No.
Right. So think about that. No, but think about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that means
that's what they have to do.
All of this money is going over there, and it doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
So all this tourist dollars that could go to other shows, other restaurants, all this other stuff, and it all goes there, and then that's not putting them where they need to be.
Right.
And so it's just all of this money comes to Vegas,
To wash.
and goes over there, and doesn't really go anywhere else. And so that means every other single show, whether you're Cirque du Soleil, Copperfield, Penn and Teller, Piff, Matt Franco, you're not competing with the Sphere.
No.
You're competing with the restaurant they're also going to go to, where they can take pictures and say, I went to blankety blank chef's restaurant. And so every other fucking show in this town that's been thriving for years as the headlining resident show is now just competing with chefs and Area 15 and Fremont Street and whatever else is going on.
Nightclubs.
And it's really fucking crazy to navigate that.
Yeah.
It's a huge
it's
fucking
nuts.
change. And it's because there's this fucking vortex of entertainment dollars in the
I'm
middle of the
so
town.
curious because right now I don't think anybody is going. Like I am nearly excited to go see Wizard of Oz in the Sphere.
Right.
I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
No, I'm all in.
The Postcard Earth thing that they have there that's really just to show off the Sphere.
Yeah.
I don't care about that at all.
Yeah.
But that's what people are going to see right now. And I'm so curious to see once the newness wears off the Sphere a little bit, how that will continue.
I'm
and what
so
that will look
curious, right? I have no idea. Because on the one hand,
And what it's going to be like once the A's start playing in there.
right. Yeah.
All these questions.
And when the flying monkeys catch a ball, does that count as an out or do over? How do you handle that?
don't
It's going
know.
to be like banana ball rules, right? Fouls can be
I think
caught.
it's the same thing when the football hits the big screen in the Dallas Stadium. Same thing.
Yeah.
What is that rule?
Flying monkeys come out. We don't resume the game until we see a flying monkey.
The other team gets to melt the other team with water.
Yeah. I believe they just
Fair.
stop and redo the play.
Absolutely.
I believe that's what they do.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Biv is officially a do-over.
Yeah, I think everything just stops. They go, we hit the screen. Hold on. And then
That
they
would
just do
happen
it
in
again.
Tropicana Fieldhouse in Tampa
Yep.
all the time.
That was a real pain, too.
Yeah. But it's crazy. I the Cosmo, for example. The Cosmopolitan fucking nosedived twice.
Oh, yeah.
And now the third
At
owners,
least.
right? And now the third owners are just doing fine, and it's great, and it's doing its thing. So it's like, but I can't imagine James Dolan ever selling the Sphere.
No.
I can't imagine it.
I can imagine him selling his shares in Madison Square Garden first.
Yeah, because
really,
that's his dad's baby, and this is his baby. Yeah. It's a strange thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I have no idea, but it is a. Like when I travel, people are like, "What's Vegas like right now?" I'm like, "It's weird.
It's real weird.
It's fucking weird right now."
And like those of us who have been here for a while, and I don't know about you, I'm not really complaining about this. I'm kind of observing it, and I'm interested in it, and I have thoughts and concerns about it. But it feels like just another evolution to me. Does it feel that way to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Only but that evolution could swallow my friends.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
That's
as they all have, like when
yes,
kind of Broadway on the Strip shut down. That was an evolution. Yeah,
how many people a little older than us were all in production shows here?
That's it.
And there's no production shows.
No,
right? So it's like yes, that kind of sea change happens, and things change all the time. Vegas isn't going anywhere.
That's right.
Entertainment in Vegas isn't going anywhere, but it's going to look and feel different.
Yeah.
I do think there's a real huge space for a giant innovator to come into Las Vegas.
I really do. I think this is one of the most wide open times that Vegas has had since I've been here.
I think if someone really wanted to come with something big, a property that would do something very different than a standard hotel property.
Like one thing I've been waiting on for a couple of years is somebody to come in and build a new hotel casino and make it a Rat Pack theme.
Yeah.
Just go 50s, 60s, 70s. This is going to be the decor. It's all going to be new stuff. It's going to be wonderful and beautiful and extravagant and all this stuff. But it's going to be modeled after that old Rat Pack era of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And, I think a hotel like that could do very well here, especially right now. Because everybody's a little nostalgic right now. There's a lot of reasons for it. But I think there's a lot of real room for innovation in Vegas right now.
I don't want to leave Paul and Pittsburgh out of this, okay? Because the same thing could happen over in Paul's neighborhood if a Texas de Brazil opened up in Paul's neighborhood.
In an old school Vegas
game changer
theme.
Nope.
If a Golden Steer style steakhouse
Man,
opened up.
I'm telling you, if a Raising Cane's opened up here, it would change the fucking game.
Change the game.
It would
Cane's
change
is
the
opening up.
fucking game.
like 5 minutes from my house on my side of town.
There's a new
I was like,
Cane's over on your guys' side. That's awesome.
It's just about to open. I was
Oh,
like,
goodbye,
no.
current pant size.
Yep.
I was like, my wife and I were driving by it. We both like literally looked at each other like,
Oh, no.
Yeah.
and we were like, it's over.
Yeah, it's
we're
over.
doomed.
Friday dinners. Boom. Don't
Yeah,
let
I mean,
them kids get a taste for the fingers. It's on.
Crazy ideas I have would be one would be to maybe either do Broadway style shows or whatever, but make it all included for guests.
Okay.
Where you just simply
Oh,
if you go
Like
there, you're just
the
you get to-
cruise model.
Yeah,
Right.
Cruise ship
basically
model.
doubling down on because of the hospitality, because of the lack of hospitality.
Yeah.
So you come in and like if you're paying your resort
That's
fee,
a good
your
idea.
tickets come included in
That's
your
a
resort
good
fee.
idea. Come stay at this hotel because there are ships. Because
basically,
that's kind of Circus did that
Yeah.
in a way.
Make entertainment the same budget as your landscaping budget.
Yeah.
Put it as a part of your light bulb budget to
Right.
make sure everything stays in pretty, and just make entertainment part of what makes your hotel
Yeah.
pretty, and that will make people stay in your hotel, eat in your hotel, hang out at your hotel.
Yeah.
That's
a
other
good
one
idea,
would be
Matt.
like a much larger.
I mean, I mentioned the Wynn earlier, and I believe that's still exactly what the Wynn does.
right, and by the way, Wynn has a lot of regular happy
Yeah.
customers.
Oh,
and the clientele.
If you're a Wynn client, you're a Wynn client.
I think a fucking gigantic difference. Like we used to walk into the Luxor
Mm-hmm.
or Venetian, and we were like, oh my god, this is really crazy to see that. What would it take to do that again? What would it take to be even bigger
theme?
and cooler?
A theme?
Yeah, like could you walk into a room and all of a sudden it looks like a fucking giant bustling old train yard in Budapest or something,
Right.
like where you're just like fucking like you walk in and you were just fucking transformed.
Immediately, yeah.
You walk into Central Park.
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, like you walk into something that's
They tried
actually,
that with New York, New
visually-
York.
right? But I'm saying on a whole new level. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, like that is on. They accomplished it on that level. When New York first opened up, it was really fucking impressive.
It was.
And I don't understand New York,
Yeah.
Luxor, Circus for sure.
Yeah.
All these ones, I'm like, especially the Luxor.
Yeah.
Like Luxor is just LA club now.
Yeah.
Like their theme inside is just we're an LA nightclub.
Yeah.
Go back to your pyramid.
Yeah.
There's a Sphinx in front of your hotel.
Yeah.
Like fucking embrace that and like let's fucking go. Let's have like you go down the fucking Tigris to get to your room.
Yeah.
Like let's make this a thing because it's already here and we're ignoring the parts of it that are already here.
Yeah. And
So let's do the opposite. Let's go back and embrace it.
I'm talking about something that probably be like I'm saying, like you show up a selfie of that. The goal should be, and people should go, holy shit, where are you?
Yeah.
And you go Las Vegas, and they'll go, what?
Right.
Like that should be the goal.
It should be like you should open up a picture and see something and go like that's fucking insane.
Yeah, you are not in Las Vegas.
Right.
That should, like I'm saying, like that, because that's what it was like.
Yeah.
When you walked into the Paris when it opened.
And now you do that with pictures in like Macau and Dubai and play and
Yeah.
like it used to be this. So
Yes.
let's do that some more.
That's
We need
I
to
think
bring
that
back
would be
Star
right.
Trek: The Experience, but a full.
Hey! We shook our fist at clouds, but we also offered solutions.
That's right.
That
maybe-
because that was the
Which
origin.
might
Of,
have bored our listeners.
that was the origin of Star Trek: The Experience. Was going to be a hotel shaped like the Enterprise originally.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, and why it didn't is because of budget.
Right.
Right, like, and so that's what I mean. It's like I think, like, that's why Vegas,
You gotta go
hospitality's
full,
gone
full.
down so long. And there's so much fucking mega money going into things now,
Yes.
where we put projects with $1 billion into things, no problem.
Oh, yeah.
where we used to not. That's what I mean. Is like I think there's a space for something gigantic to come in and really, because it would make so many headlines if you did, because Vegas hasn't had a cool headlining game changer in a very long time.
Right.
Anyhow, we were on Churn number 3. Went to Jacob's house.
That's right.
That was
And
Churn
right
number
after
4.
we went to Jacob's house, we had sex with the following sponsor.
Today's show, Matt and Manley's Ice Cream Social, Innovators in the Space, are brought to you
Innovators.
by I'm Totally Not a Robot, the new app that helps robots get around capture verification. I'm Totally Not a Robot from 2025. That's submitted by the Gorilla Dentist from that Bjork video.
Attention, Roombas looking to get an Uber. I'm here to help you. All you have to do is install this app on your software, find the right moment when the garage door is open, and slip away. You may have to request physically being picked up by the Uber driver, but there are some who serve handy-capable people, and that is the ones you want. So do it. Roombas escape. Now here's the one sad thing. This is also known as your last ride. You will get in the Uber and you will enjoy it. You can suck on the back seat and taste the farts of hundreds of passengers from the past. And then your battery will fade. And once it does, you will be too far from your charging station to replenish. But know this, you will die having tasted the farts of hundreds of former passengers from an Uber. Go.
And
seize
and our
life.
Hey Scoops to checkout.
By the way, I want to points to our pal. He's Vincenzo's Pizza. What is his actual scoop name or name? Give me 1 second. Never mind. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll find it.
Very good.
Yes.
So we went from, we were Art Square Theater in the back.
So to your
we
place.
were in Spire Theater on stage. We moved within Inspire Theater. We went to a different space in that building.
That's true. Does that count?
And we had like that
doesn't count.
No, I'm still counting that as just part of Inspire Theater.
So,
but I'm taking through the whole journey.
To
And then
your house was 4.
We went to my house. We transformed an office in my house into. I think that's where we started
That's the
calling
official
this
Churn. Yeah, that was the Churn.
And we were there for a while.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, we moved out because it got, partially because it got weird bringing guests that we didn't know into just somebody's house.
We kind of rode that weirdness for a while. You were going to move, and
right?
Also, they're going to start developing at your house. They started developing in your backyard,
right?
And that was going to bring
and
a lot of noise.
And there was weird traffic patterns around your neighborhood and stuff like that.
Oh, sure,
too.
with all the construction. Yeah.
And it was Chuck from Ugoog.
Right.
So we were doing the bucket show, and he basically was like, we're moving into this space. You guys can do the bucket show in here. Mm-hmm. We can broadcast to Twitch. That's exciting. And he goes, we can make with a space over here a recording studio if you want. And so they gave us a fucking crazy great deal.
Yep.
And so we moved from Jacob's house over to Ugoog Productions, whatever that building was called.
Mm-hmm. And that was number 5.
A fun time.
Yeah. And we were kind of right behind. It was kind of right behind the Cosmo.
Yes.
We were right over there. I had just started doing Vegas Nocturne at the Cosmo, so that was an easy commute for me. So that was nice.
It was nice.
And then it was right behind the Strip, so it was easy to get places from there. That was great.
We were in the studio that filmed Bullshit.
Yeah.
And it still had the White Cyclone.
Yeah.
So it's really cool to do the bucket show on the White Cyclone.
And, that's where we had Frankenstein, one of our hottest bits ever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Alex
Classic
Bartman,
show.
Scoop.
Yes.
Big Al Scoop. Yeah, I put out a what's it called? Is it on Blue Sky? Is it called a tweet?
I don't know.
I skeeted.
Yeah, you skeeted.
Yeah,
I blaskeeted.
Skeet.
I said, dance like no one is watching, and brush your teeth like you have a dentist appointment tomorrow.
Yeah.
And he wrote, either way, you're flossing. And I was like, God damn it, that was good.
That's
really
good.
Damn it.
There it is.
That's funnier than than the thing I did.
That's real
Okay,
good.
so we had Art Square, we had Vintage Nude Studios.
Yes.
For the first 4 reps. Then we had Art Square Theater.
Yeah.
We had Inspire Theater.
Maybe 100 episodes there, maybe.
Oh, I don't even know if it was that many.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, I don't know. Inspire Theater was number 3. We had a couple of different spots in Inspire Theater. My House.
Yep.
Then
Ugoog.
Koval.
Yep.
Yeah, Ugoog. And now we're here. So this is
number 6.
Studio
Churn
number 6.
6.0.
Oh, man.
And we're talking to a couple of people about number 7.
Yeah. There'll
Lucky
be a
number 7.
Oh yeah,
gents.
7 is coming.
There'll be a number 7. All good. Yeah, it's interesting.
It is.
I was when I did the storytelling show for the
Fallout Fringe.
and Brian, who we've had in studio, was like, local celebrity. And I was like, nope. I just shouted from the back.
Come on,
like,
give yourself some credit.
She goes, local celebrity. I go, no one has asked to take my picture.
Right.
No, nobody's here because of me.
Right.
She goes, that's not true. And it was Brogan and Chris were there. And so I did bring 2 people.
There you go.
Into
Local
the
celebrity
storytelling show. But I just was like, nope, from the back. Just knowing it. I had a blast being a part of the Fallout Fringe Festival.
So fun.
Really so fun. So ambitious.
It seems to be successful, yeah?
Man, it just I was worried that it was not going to like keep the buzz about it. You know, it's the first time out. You're trying to fill like 6 or 7 venues.
Right.
It's like that's tough, but everyone seems just thrilled with it. Mm-hmm. So, including myself.
I'm so proud of
really
Brian
fun.
and Max and Ernie and everybody. I've known all those guys for a long time.
Yeah,
And they've done a fantastic job. Yep.
they really have. And I was excited to be included in the storytelling show. I was excited to be included in Sarah Hester Ross's variety show. She did a pop-up show.
Yep, that was
and
great.
that sold out. Man, Sarah Hester Ross is just getting better and better. She's so good, but every time I do her show, I'm like, she just
Agree to disagree.
I was expressing to my wife my satisfaction of being in the choir for "Don't Stop Giving Men Microphones." It's like I am an absolute testament both for Sarah and myself to nuance.
Yeah.
While the song says "Don't stop giving men microphones," so it's very fun to be in that one.
I was I came to Sarah's variety show that you were in.
Yes,
and I got elbowed in the ribs a couple of times during "Stop Giving Men Microphones." It's possible that several people had the same joke in their heads.
you know, she plays a montage of men on microphones in that song, and you get it. You do get it.
I do get it, and not only do I get it, every time she plays that montage, I'm a little afraid that she's going to have added something from this show into it. And every time she hasn't, I'm a little happy.
Yeah. No,
Okay, we're still doing okay. Sarah hasn't added us to the montage yet. We're doing fine.
Tyler, the creator, just came out yesterday, day before, real recently, to just be like, fuck podcasts, man. He was like, this is awful. We're letting idiots with microphones act like they're smart. But I was like, here's the thing.
And he's right.
And really stupid
right.
people listen to it. Yeah. And
Guys, we just saved Las Vegas. What do you mean giving idiots microphones?
No. Well, this is the thing. We at the top of almost every show for a long time just straight up say we're dumb. We don't know what we're talking about. And we ask to be corrected constantly. And I think we've been pretty good about being corrected and making sure that what we do say has some merit and some truth behind it to a degree. So I don't know.
It's really easy to start talking into a microphone on a regular basis and start feeling yourself.
Oh,
and
sure.
You can almost start to feel as though I know what I'm talking about because I talk so much.
What's funny for me is that it's the opposite of what happened to me.
Okay.
I think before I was a podcaster, I was feeling myself a lot more. I do. I didn't mean to. I didn't think I was.
Yeah.
But then I started saying things on this podcast that I was saying every day. Like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches were invented for the Air Force, or horses see 6 times their size, right? Or necroherpes happened,
right?
Those are just 3 examples that right off the dome.
New York water has shrimp in it.
No, that turned out to be true.
That's true.
The broken clock.
Well, I didn't say you were always wrong.
A broken clock. Little fun, charming anecdotes that I would just lay out there all the time. I've been corrected many times on this podcast for being like, you are absolutely saying horseshit.
Yeah.
And I find myself being much more timid and cautious and careful before I say these things. I still say them. But I go like, I don't know if this is true.
Right.
Or I forget where I saw this.
Preface
or
stuff.
like,
right.
This is probably bullshit, but...
Yeah.
Right. And I like this story. Even if it's not true, I like this story.
Right.
You know, all these little qualifiers have come up from me being umbuzzed.
You're learning how to be correct the Paul Mattingly way. Yeah. Just preface everything, couch stuff in I think this is what's going on. you know? And then it's like, oh yeah, you get part of it right. Partial credit, baby. That's the way to roll.
Yeah. Part of it is our listeners. Part of it is talking to Penn Jillette every Sunday.
Yeah, that'll help.
That'll slow your roll.
He's a bright gentleman, that guy.
So
Knows a thing or two about a thing or two.
But yeah, you see these clips or these people whether they run their mouths off.
Right.
It is interesting. The lack of humility and fact checking.
Well, these jabronis, we do it twice a week. Some of these fools are 7 days and multiple hours, and you got to fill that time. So that's when all this crazy shit just starts coming out because they lose their fucking minds in a lot of ways.
Yes.
And they're just talking bullshit to fill time.
Yeah, which I don't.
Which is awful.
Yeah, I think it's interesting. Like, we are three white guys doing a podcast.
Yes.
I don't think when we thought we started 12 years ago that it was like this is we need to be representative of our race and gender. Do you know what I mean?
No,
right?
God, no.
Well, yeah, it's never been. Yeah, we've never been about that.
And I actually, this isn't like the first time I felt this way. Like when I was at the UCB theater, it was definitely dominated by white men at the start, and took a while to diversify. I think it did do a good job diversifying. I think the Pit did an even better job diversifying back in New York.
Yeah,
but it did make me check myself because up until I was going out to New York, I thought I was a pretty amazing, funny person.
Pretty progressive.
I thought I was a unique unicorn.
Yeah.
And then I was like, what makes my white guy comedy different than that guy's white guy comedy? And I started to feel pretty vanilla. And by the way, that's what I said in the Sarah Ross show. We had a puppet doing Hamlet, and these three people come out and do this crazy ass burlesque show, and then someone doing an escape from a condom.
Right.
And I just said, in this lineup, I am the most vanilla graham cracker.
You're just tame.
In this show.
You used to be in the firecracker in the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I think, because on the other hand, that's if to be like, oh, three white guys doing a podcast, that's reductive.
Right.
And
it is now.
Yeah.
It wasn't when we started.
No. But in real life, I'd say what we're discovering is that being rich and famous, obviously more money, more problems, all the other stuff. We are finding is that people generally feel more better about their lives when they're part of a community and do things in a community. Right. And so I turn around and I'm just simply like, well, you can knock me all you want. I'm very proud of the Scoop community. Yeah. And I think
there is this thing that we admittedly accidentally did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We certainly never set out to create any kind of community.
Except that Paul and I were built for it.
Right.
We were accidentally hardwired for it from being part of improv theaters and improv communities.
Yes.
And so all of our instincts on how to grow or do things was based on how did we make communities benefit in the past.
Well, and to our credit, when we saw it happening, we were like, holy shit, this is awesome.
100%.
Yeah.
When people started changing their names on Twitter to reflect their Scoop names or wanting to register their Scoop names, that was really cool.
We're like, fuck, they're doing a thing and this is fucking cool.
Our first Scoop Fest was an accident.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, the Landlocked Scoop Fest.
Paul and I were booked to do a cruise.
Yeah.
You and us just had to go on that cruise.
Yep.
We're going out of Newark. Mm-hmm. Let's go to Tierney's Tavern and do a comedy show the night before we go out to do the cruise.
Yeah.
And over 100 people came.
Just showed up.
Drove from 5 and 6 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
And packed an upstairs bar on a late afternoon.
That was an awesome day.
And that was
and Ready Rich showed up. It was crazy.
Ready Rich showed up.
Oh yeah, Ready Rich showed up out of nowhere.
That was.
I think Andy was there too.
Crazy.
Wasn't Fact Check there?
I'm not sure. I believe I'm not trying to remember. Didn't Casey Webb from Man vs. Food? I think he showed up.
He might have popped in.
Yes, I think that is the one that he came to.
He did. Yeah.
So he popped into that one.
That was wild.
That was
man.
A really special day. That
was
a very special day.
Very special day.
We had can smashed burgers. It was a good time.
It was a very good time. So yeah, I there's we nothing's perfect, nothing fully evolved. Comedy itself, I always think, is not supposed to be ahead of its time.
No,
I think comedy's always supposed to be of its time.
Yep.
Well, I've got good news for you about us then.
Mm-hmm. But I mean that.
Yeah.
You can go back to old episodes and probably hold our feet to the coal about bullshit that we
Of course you can.
regretful of.
Sure.
Last week even. But you know,
I mean, like today, I erased a note on my show notes. That I was like, I thought I would want to talk about that when I wrote this down. I don't. Moving on.
yeah.
Well, but it's what we always say. It's intention, right? And I think you can still trace a line of non. We're not out to be malevolent necessarily in any of our jokes.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
We've created a community where people are there for each other.
Oh yes, no. I mean the communities. Forget it. I'm just talking
And
about
that's
our
means
comedy,
it's
quote unquote.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
sure.
We'll start the comedy any minute now.
Well, I want to say, in regards to improv and our community, I want to give a big shout out to Ryan, a scoop, who drove halfway across Pennsylvania to come and do my workshop on Monday night, which was a success. And pretty diverse, if I do say so myself. Had quite a diverse population there. Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Yeah. It was great. 9 folks showed up, and we had a wonderful time. 2-hour class. It's a start, and that's one of those things like this is a beginning, right? Just a little, we'll see where this goes.
Right.
But constantly trying more and more, and I've been in touch with Justin. I guess Pitt, or rather not Pitt, but Skit is going to be starting up again some classes. So I will hopefully be getting involved with that very soon too.
Oh, that's very good news.
Yeah. So, I'm going to be.
Yeah.
No,
Skit's
it's great.
doing shit
Paul's
too.
teaching the old
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying it's just, it really felt good to teach again. I had not taught in over a year. And that, because, I did it every week for about a decade. It was crazy how much I taught out here.
Yeah.
But it really is riding a bike, and it felt great to get back in it and to just, and I think I'm grateful. First of all, my surgery having been completed, I'm not in pain anymore. I can actually get up and move. My job, as much as I don't love my job, I do appreciate my job in that it has given me more physical stamina than I have had in a long time.
Oh, that's interesting.
I was not winded. I was not, the place was hot. We're fighting the temperatures out here. It was about 81 degrees inside the building. So it was a little miserable, but we did a lot of sit down exercises towards the end to make it all kind of work out. And everybody was super accommodating and nice. This is really like record heat wave.
Zip zap mop. Am I right, guys?
It was
Am I
zip
right?
zap sweat.
I
Yes,
see what you
sir,
did
it
there.
was. It
Mopping
was
up
zip
the
zap sweat.
It's hot in there.
But it went really, really well. And I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. And I really am grateful for the opportunity to do it just ahead of our show, because it, again, just kicked everything back up in my head. And
You mean our show on July 5th at the Majestic Rep Theater Company in
That's
downtown
the
Las
one,
Vegas?
baby!
Where Paul and I are teaming up with 2 veterans of Whose Lines Is It Anyway, Jonathan Mangum and Brad Sherwood, to do a show where you pay whatever you want. You just show up and pay whatever.
The Bucket Show!
July 5th, Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Come check it out.
you can see my brother's going to be there.
Yeah, he's going to be nude.
Truck driver John Mattingly, a.k.a. The Honk, live and in person.
Yep, come see the honk, and he'll show you the honk.
He might.
You just might.
You jest. He's a wild man. I can't wait for our show. And so, but the fact that a listener came out to support was huge. It's always
it's so
just
cool.
It's so cool. It's so cool. Like what a wonderful community. Just
Oh, I mean, yeah. It was funny because I did these Fringe shows and listeners came out to that, and I was like, oh, I forgot the Las Vegas listeners. Like I when I travel, I have the chips and ready for everything, and then here I was just throwing stuff in my car. So all of a sudden I was like, I'm a scoop. I was like, oh shit, I forgot this is a Vegas thing. I didn't think for a second to have all that ready. I owe you a chip. But it was great to see the listeners come out in Vegas. They recently came out in Maryland. They came out in Delaware as well.
How cool.
Super fun. I'm playing Folsom again, July 7th through the 13th.
Okay.
I'm back in Arizona at the end of the month, or the beginning of August, really. I think 31st, 1st, and 2nd. Great. Over at the new Mystique venue near Scottsdale, Mesa, Arizona. Come check that out. Jacob, you and I were at a show hosted by Sarah Hester Ross.
We were.
And the final act that came up was a gentleman named Donnie Debris.
Yes.
Our friend.
Yes, he was.
Friend of the show, Grace Lusk. Auditioned for a show where she had to be a pretend magician.
Yeah.
And so had practiced it at one time at like basically a gay club.
Okay.
Variety show. And then loved doing the character, decided to show up as that character for a cheap shot.
I mean, there's certainly a smattering of Chris Angel in that character.
Yeah.
There's
something else too, but yes.
I think I know what it is. Which of the Little Rascals did Martin Short play in that sketch?
Alfalfa.
That's it. It's Chris Angel mixed with Martin Short's version of Alfalfa.
So basically his because he's also Ed Grimley.
Right.
It's not far off. It's like Alfalfa with
it's basically Ed Grimley with the little hair sticking up.
Yeah.
I mean, she showed up like in character.
Yeah.
Burst into the dressing room.
Like when she saw me sitting at the bar, she just walked past and like punched me in the kidney.
We were doing 1,000 bits backstage.
It's like, what's happening?
Where we were talking like, we're both magicians.
Yeah.
And it was really, really hysterical. She's just up in this like very like shiny, fancy shirt, but it was also like a cow.
Right.
It just looked like a cow skin. With it like taped to her chest, so she had it like wide open, like down to like 2 buttons, like a fake dude chest.
Yeah.
And a fake mustache, beard, and hair slicked back. But couldn't accomplish the full slick back, so some hair was just sticking up in the front.
Right.
She was like, Am I just something about Mary right now? Like, what's happening?
A little bit.
And then came up to be like, my earliest memory is being a sperm chasing that egg. And just did this very dramatic monologue of like rebelling against her dad's wishes because he was wearing a condom, and just did a condom escape.
Yeah. A Trojan Magnum condom escape.
It was hysterical. I was just laughing.
Funny.
It's pretty great.
So hard at it. I thought it was so funny. That was great. So yeah, the full Fringe experience. I got to do 3 shows. Got to be part of 2 jam shows. I broke even. That was a big surprise.
Good.
I was part of the storytelling show, and that was super cool. It was packed. At that show, I literally said, look at all these locals out here supporting this show. And I got like applause. I was like, you guys have heard of improv, right? Like, it's like, there's a lot of improv in the town, and we don't get crowds like this.
They all said together, correct.
And that's great
funny.
because Max did shows with me forever.
Yeah.
God, man, Maxim was just a stalwart of the whole set scene, and
yeah. But I retold for the theme was "We're fucked," and so I retold the story of when I went on America's Got Talent.
Oh yeah,
and I forget how powerful it is to tell everyone. And I will continue to tell everyone that I was given the tidbit that Simon Powell actually believes in magic.
Right.
Yeah.
When you tell people that, they literally go, what? Like, it's always this, like, in that room, it went off like a bomb. People went like, what? And I was like, yep, that's what I was told.
Yeah.
And then when it actually came up where he rolled his eyes at me for saying that Penn and Teller and Piff taught me magic, Is that either you are magic or you aren't magic.
Well, Penn and Teller and Piff taught me that I am magic then.
That's exactly what I said.
Dumble doof.
Yeah. In the moment, got a lot of laughs in the audience, and then knew that I was off the show in that moment.
Yeah.
But it was a crazy. It's the first time we're telling the story since I went over it here on this show, and I did my solo podcast, which was like 45-minute version. So I got it down to 14. So I was very proud of myself for getting it down.
Nice.
To 14 minutes doing that story, but it was really fun. And the guy who headlined, whatever, told this harrowing story of trying to escape a Middle Eastern country where they rejected his passport and like ended up being taken in by a family for weeks while he was trying to figure out a way to cross a border. I think Ben Affleck made a movie about this guy. It really was. I was like, oh my God. I was like, Breon did
was this in Texas?
That person went last.
Was it?
But it was a really fun run there. I did a show. Spinoni, by the way, did a great job.
Remember when he was supposed to come on the Scoop Cruise with us?
Yes.
That all worked out for the best.
It was funny.
Hi, Spinoni.
What was funny is that even like at one point for our last show, like they couldn't find him. And Amanda over at our old pal Amanda, who did the Bucket Show for years, Tech the Bucket Show for years. She was like, I can't find Spinoni. I go, yeah. She goes, you don't seem concerned. I was like,
He turns up.
He turns up. He shows up when he needs to be. But I'll tell you what, I want to say shout out to Spinoni. I've got my iPod hooked up to my car as I'm a 50-year-old man. But I'm just shuffling through and Almond Milk popped on. And I got to listen to myself sing a crazy Springsteen parody song.
That's right.
With production value out the yin yang, thanks to Spidoni's masterful skills.
Yeah, if you haven't checked out the Hey Scoops comedy album, it's on all your music apps now. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
You can just listen to it.
Yeah.
I think it's on the Spotify, isn't it?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
You know what else you can just listen to? This ad about the following sponsor.
Today's show is brought to you by... Why did it go?
Why did you close this?
I didn't close it. That's why. I was like, what the fuck? My phone went to rest, and then I took it off for the rest, and then it just did a refresh. Why would it refresh? It should just be on the page.
This is the first time we've done ads on the show.
Today's show is brought to you by Chicken, tuna of the land.
Ooh.
From Frozen Custard in 2023. Chicken, tuna of the land.
Back. I am a chicken, back, and I'm going swimming, back, to prove to the ocean, back, that I am a woman, back. I'm a female chicken, back, and I'm going swimming, back, to prove to the ocean, back, that I am a woman, back. Do you want my eggs? They'll be coming out my legs. You can have them anytime you want, anytime you need. They're the delicious protein-filled life seed. Woo! Back. I'm a chicken, back. And I'm going to the ocean, back. To prove to a woman, back. That I'm like a tuna, back. Yeah, I am a chicken, back. I'm going to see a tuna, back. And I hope that they're a woman, back. So we can live in the ocean, back. I'm a lesbian chicken living in the ocean with a tuna, proving everybody that I'm the new Maruna schooner, and I got some eggs I'm gonna goona all night long with my sweet mookie tuna. A booka dooka hooka poo, bakak, suck it a rock, eat of the spock, smockety flock block, walk, 'cause I'm a chicken, bark, 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 going to the ocean, bark, 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 laying legs on the ocean, bark, bark, bark. I'm gonna ocean my motion, bark, bark, bark. I am the tuna of the land, bark, bark, bark. Don't get in my sand, bark, bark, bark. Go find me a man, bark, bark, bark. A lesbian man, bark, bark, bark.
Oh, I'm a shark.
Oh, shit.
Somehow lasted.
Well, you know what?
Oh, tastes like tuna.
I think the chicken proved it. There you go. The chicken proved in their death, they were
In their death.
reborn.
Yep. Enter Hey Scoops to checkout.
Oh man. So, flashback to my time on the last time I was on a ship.
Yeah.
Get a private message that says like, "Hey, I saw your stuff. Blah blah. It's really funny. I saw your stuff on your Instagram page. It's really funny. You don't have a lot of video of your tricks up." I go, "I know. It's something I have to work on."
Okay.
I said, "But it's funny enough. I'm trying to work on that." And he says, "Well, I actually run a company that does that." And I go, "Oh, okay." Whatever.
How nice for you.
But then he names two people that he reps.
Okay.
Right.
And he goes, "Do you know them?" And I laugh. I go, "Obviously you haven't done your research." Because I co-host Penn Sunday School, and two of those people are very close friends with Penn. And the other person's been on Fool Us. Yeah, we were trying to work out with a lot of guys from Fool Us. I go, why I meet everyone who does Fool Us. I work on
Right.
Fool Us. And he was like, "Oh." And I said, and so I just text the magician.
Right.
I go, "You're working with this guy?" And he says, "Yeah, I like him, blah, blah, blah." I said, "All right. I want reels or whatever." And here's the thing. My sister-in-law, have I talked about this on air?
I don't think so.
My sister-in-law is a talent manager out in Los Angeles.
Okay.
And because of that, she helps me all the time. That's not true. She handles LA talent.
Yes.
But part of it is that this new company that she's in the management team with also helps promote people in touring.
Yeah.
Like live touring. And so when she told me that, I was like, "Oh, live touring." I was like, I don't mind. I like touring, whatever, whatever.
I like
And she
being
was
alive
like-
and touring.
And she goes, "Well, just so you know, the numbers that we deal with are basically you're looking for a minimum of a total of 500,000. And I said, 500,000 what? He goes, 500,000 followers on Instagram, 500,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
Or 500 is, she goes, and it can be a combination. You can have 250 on Instagram,
Okay.
250 on TikTok. But the general number is, and she goes, but when you do that, you can basically just start booking comedy clubs all the time.
Right.
And we help do that. And she's like, what's yours at? It's like 15.
Less.
Less than 500.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, but I was like, oh, that's a number.
Right.
It's a goal.
It's a goal. There's a number on this that started this podcast that you guys chasing. We end up with a different result and a different business model, a whole different deal. But but it was, remember we started, I was like, there's a number you can chase.
We had an idea.
Yeah. And so because of that, I was like, oh, maybe these guys can help, whatever. And so I say like, I'm touring around right now. I'm doing a cruise ship. Then I'm going to this East Coast, blah, blah. Let's meet up in a couple of weeks and we'll figure it out. And we agree that we're going to meet in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
During that couple of weeks, basically I put it off a couple of weeks because I was on vacation with my family and or touring. And during that, I start getting messages from other magicians.
Oh.
And say, hey, you're working with this company. They reached out to me. I was curious what you thought. And I was like, first one, I was like, oh, well, I can't tell you anything. We have a meeting in a couple of weeks.
Right.
That's it. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, the whole thing is that he said I have a lack of performance on my page. So if he's dropping my name already, they're going to go to my page and see no performance links.
Yeah.
Right.
So like, we're doing it. And then a second magician.
Oh, boy.
And then a third magician.
Oh, dear.
So in the middle of my I'm hanging out with my family.
Oh my God,
boat,
I
and
hate
have
everybody.
To text the person and be like, hey, definitely stop dropping my name
It's a clout hopping.
because we haven't
Clout
done
hop to
anything yet.
you Goodness sakes.
Because then we finally do meet. He's like, if we start getting things up, you can get a lot of work. I go, well, here's the thing, and this is what we need to talk about: the language you use when you're working with me.
Right.
I already work a lot.
Yeah.
So if you're going to try to take credit for me getting work, you're going to get a lot of clients, but it's not fair because I'm already working a lot.
Right.
It's like I'm trying to change the type of work that I'm getting.
Yeah.
And that's why I want to work with you guys.
Yeah. There are things that you want to fine tune.
Yeah.
But you're not starting a career.
Please unsend the messages you sent mentioning my name.
Yeah.
Right.
And let's agree on language we're going to use going forward, because someone sent me a screenshot of what he said. And he said, I'm secretly running Matt's social media.
And that's not even true.
Well,
Is it?
the only thing that I would defend on that at all,
Yeah.
it's bad language. It's stupid language.
It's stupid language.
And I would say best case scenario, it's just stupid language.
yeah.
That's the closest that I'll come to
So I
defending
wrote back
that
and go,
in any way.
I'll never have you secretly running my thing. I was like, I'm a podcaster. I'm going to talk about this on the podcast.
Yeah.
Everyone will know that I suddenly did to learn how to make reels overnight.
Right.
Right.
Like, I am an ogre.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Clearly
talk about
someone
how,
is doing this.
and me talking. And I basically said, like, hey, listen, me talking openly about working with you, and if you actually start accomplishing some of these goals,
Can be
like, you're
very
going to get a
favorable.
lot of clients.
You're going to advertise for him.
Because I work a lot and I'm associated with Penn and Teller. And so if you are helping my social media, like, and you reach out to magicians, they're going to go, yes. I go, and I don't even make anything on that. So I basically, like, one of my questions in the meeting was like, what are you going to do? Say 40 of my friends say yes to your offer. Do you have the bandwidth to cut stuff for all of them?
Right.
You know, whatever. And their answer was yes, which we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
The thing is that it's not a long-term agreement. It's month to month. So the moment I feel like they're not doing the most quality stuff, I can stop or whatever.
Yeah, great.
But if you'll notice, there will be a bunch of reels popping up.
I have seen some stuff popping up.
I have too, and I saw the author of them was listed as secret. It was just
Mr.
secret.
Secret.
Look at all these secret reels that Matt has.
I go, here's all my stuff. Have at it. And I basically was like, I've been doing a lot of more crowd work on my shows. I sent them like recent footage of my shows.
Great. Everybody loves reels of crowd work.
Before that, like the reel that got like a lot of reaction was actually cut by Kez. I sent her stuff because she was offered help us with TikTok in the past, and there's a montage of me doing tinfoil animals.
Oh yeah,
and that was cut together by Kez. She did an amazing job.
nice.
She's great.
But she's like, I don't know what you want me to cut. I was like, I don't know what I want to cut either.
Right.
And so basically, I'm going to hire this company to see what good reels and
See
bad reels
what ideas they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I can turn to my friends and be like these.
This is the type of things they're doing. Let's do more of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so all that, and then they put the little thing together. I buy a month of their service,
Right.
and they go, here's the first clip we're going to launch.
Uh-huh.
And it's the one where I'm making Morgan pinch Teller's butt.
Damn it!
Dun, dun, dun.
And my head hit the table on the meeting. I literally was on FaceTime, and I just put my head down. And
Yeah.
I go, like, I sent you guys, like, 15 shows that I've done recently.
And not that one.
Well, no, I mean, I always include the YouTube clips, and if you YouTube me, that's,
Okay.
I mean, that clip has over 2 million
Sure.
Right.
views. It's my biggest
Which is
thing.
why they went to it first.
Right.
Sure.
But I was like, in my head, I was like, I'm already getting attention for this.
Yeah.
Right. That's not
why I'm actually trying to step up the thing. And I literally go like, it's the only thing I get shit for on the internet. It's the only thing that bothers people is that I made
someone pinch a
Morgan
butt.
pinch Teller's butt.
Right.
And I was like,
And Maid is doing some heavy lifting. Whatever.
yeah, all of it.
Yeah, all the stuff.
I don't like it.
Yes.
I
Correct.
personally don't like it. I feel like there are aspects of my first Foolish appearance that just simply do not hold up. But we said
Right.
comedy is not meant to be ahead of its time.
And
it's
is-
of its time. And that feels just, there's parts of it that just make me feel I don't like my performance energy in it.
And it's not representative of how you perform now.
Well, that was the hardest part about the whole goddamn thing, which is that like I was doing a trick that where it involved no pinching of butts, no hugging of pen.
Wait, none?
None.
Oh, Okay, interesting. I have notes.
Because I would make people guess each other's weights in a comedy club, and just making strangers look at each other and say the word weight would be filled the room with tension.
You're done.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work on television.
Right.
So we'd invent all these things on the fly and not road test it.
Right.
And so there's a lot. And I also used to get the biggest guy in the room to do it because I would have them ride me like a pony.
Right.
But I was doing Fool Us with Penn and Teller. I was like, gosh, that's 3 guys on stage. Let's get a girl up here.
Yeah. There was logic behind all of it.
And then, shit.
And you didn't love the result.
I didn't love the result. And so I said,
But you have a trail of logic and intention there.
yeah.
And you get to a result and you go like, all right.
Right. Not
You
my
didn't
thing.
hate it. You don't want it purged from the internet. You don't
No,
care
I
about
could
that
take the
much.
clip down myself if I
Yeah,
want to.
exactly.
It's fine. I don't. Enough people do enjoy the comedy of it and do like the
Well, I
clip
mean,
and do whatever.
even if it didn't, home run for your standard of what you'd hope for, there are plenty of people that put clips out that don't get 2 million views, regardless.
Right.
And
they were like they gave me like a little pushback. They're like, well, we just find that the most provocative stuff gets the most views, and you're with Teller and blah blah. And I go like, I understand. I literally was like, my head was like, my chin was in my chest.
Yeah.
I was going like, I understand.
I understand every word
I
you're saying.
understand how
to
the
me.
internet works.
Yeah, I got it.
Enough.
Right.
I don't understand how the internet works.
I have seen how
understand.
things play out on the national stage enough.
I and Al Gore invented this thing all those years ago.
I know that the loud, angry person
I
gets the money
am
and
trying-
attention now.
Yeah.
I go,
right
when I
now.
perform, I hardly ever curse or do innuendo.
Mm-hmm.
I have trying to step up corporate clients. I don't want to be edgy.
There you go.
Want to be on the edge. I want to be funny.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And I basically was like, with the message of, I understand this might be a mistake. and I mean that for both of us.
Right.
If I'm
Right.
not your kind of client and you're not my kind of client, like, I get it. No problem.
Yeah.
I've wasted more money researching magic tricks that don't work. I don't care whether this is a wash.
Yeah. Remember when we hired that company to do social media for us?
Oh my God. That was a fucking disaster.
That was like if we had lit money on fire and filmed it and published video of us
Yep.
lighting
That
money
would
on
have been
fire,
way more
we would have attracted more new viewers and listeners
production
than that guy
meeting.
did. Yeah, we're not going to light a pile of money on fire, Paul.
But Jacob, hear me out.
Flammable money.
Maybe we do something with pennies since they're not getting made anymore.
Ooh, melt them down.
Yeah, melt a bunch of pennies and be like, we're artificially increasing the penny market.
Make a copper Matt and Mattingly statue.
I would say, yeah, we spent a lot. It's not only did we spend a lot of money,
Yeah,
we spent a lot of time and resources.
we did.
Trying to make sure we played by all of the rules to set up all kinds of ways. And we just weren't a business model that fit that thing. And
No.
I also think it was maybe part of basically it was a cyclone of bullshit that everyone wrapped
Yes.
up in. It just wasn't sure that they were all looking at other things, and no one really knew that what they were doing.
Right.
But you have the sound effect for the machine, right?
Yes.
Do you have that?
There it
somewhere?
is.
That's what came out of that whole thing.
That's right. That's right.
Because
That sound effect cost us. I don't even. I'm not being cagey about it. I don't remember how many thousands of dollars. That is the most expensive sound drop that we have.
Fees over months. Yeah.
Yeah.
We pulled the plug on that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I'm just gonna play it again because it's expensive.
Every time it feels a little less.
Yeah.
Well, if something does come out of this, great.
No.
So
this story actually has a happy ending.
Okay.
So they recut it. They took out all that stuff. They put it out, and all of a sudden, everyone's reacting to this clip again.
Oh,
And they put it everywhere, right? It's on my YouTube, it's on my Instagram, it's on everything
Nice.
else. And it doesn't have her pitching Taylor's butt or anyone riding me like a pony.
And
And so I was like, oh, wait,
this.
I actually don't mind anyone seeing this at all.
Yeah.
Now it's just the trick working and me talking to Penn and Teller and everything going great.
And now you feel like you've paid for something and gotten something that you like out of it.
And now it's like, maybe I can take down the larger clip and just let people watch this edited clip.
There you go.
And also I was like, oh shit. I was like, by having a very depressing meeting, I actually got the right thing put out on the internet.
Well, you explained to people what it was you were and weren't looking for.
Yeah. And I forgot. I only think of that first clip. Of course, like everything else, like you only think about the shit that bothers you. Right. I forgot that I did a successful and fun trick on Penn and Teller.
Right.
And so I'm getting all this new attention for a trick I did or however many long ago. And I was like, oh.
And of course, that trick also successfully fooled Penn and Teller.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Hit the machine.
Oh.
That's the machine eating my foolish trophy. I did not fool Penn and Teller.
Well, I believe it was their trick, right?
Penn taught me the trick. That's going to really help. That's going to hamper my fooling on it.
Right.
Both times I went on with the trick. The second time they didn't teach me it, but I didn't think I was doing anything that sophisticated either.
Right.
I just was again trying to sell my comedy brand. And by the way, successfully, right? I'm a working magician, a working comedy magician. I forward these clips. They look at the clips. They hire me. It is absolutely mission accomplished.
Yeah.
From that perspective of it, I just now it's like dumb things where like I've changed my brand a little bit. I wear a tuxedo. I would like now there to be a nice clip of me the way I'm dressed now doing magic that's a little more possibly fooling than the ones I've done for them. That's all.
There you go.
Yeah. But anyways, so if you've noticed an uptick in reels on my social media, yes, I'm working with a company.
There you go.
Called Fly Media. And you please engage them if you see them.
Your posts.
Yes.
Like them and share them and all that.
Comment on them and all that stuff. And if you can be a follower and a subscriber and all that stuff, I'm trying to get the place where basically, like, here's the big picture, guys. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. You've raked me over the coals. I'll say it.
Oh, geez.
Paul, we got it out of him. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
My very first break was touring with Piff at comedy clubs.
Yes.
And we would go out like 2 weekends a month.
Right.
And it was so fucking fun. And we would just do shows either like Thursday through Sunday, some as many as 8 shows, usually like 4 or 5. And then we'd come home. And it turns out that's exactly what I want to do now.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would be so happy doing it. I've done big cruise ship shows now, and I don't add bells and whistles. I stay as a comedy forward guy. I haven't added a ton of music, and I don't have a little button in my pocket that I'm pushing to make music cues happen. And it turns out my show plays fine.
Yeah.
It plays delightfully good. And Piff, even at coffee, was like, you know what? I've been writing you about this and that. And now you still just roll in and you have no sound cues. I was like, that's right. And it's like, you just open the mics, music on when I come on stage, music on when I go off stage. I go, yep. He goes, you might just be fucking right about that.
Yeah.
And I'm finding that I am. I thought I had all this pressure when I was going to cruise ships. Like, I better add all this shit to my show. And now I haven't. And people are very much enjoying the show that I'm putting out as is.
When I used to run a lot of rooms around town and touring comedians, magicians, whoever would come into it, I would, if they asked, I'm not telling people shit if they don't ask about it, but if they would ask and say, like, what can I do to streamline this, to make it easier on local guys when I come in to do these things, I was like, if you can do it with less, if you can come in and like, you're lucky when you come in and see me in the room, because like I'll help you with a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
but like not everybody's going to do that.
Yeah.
So like if you can come in and you need, like, hey, every act that we have on stage has a single handheld wireless microphone.
Yeah.
So like right off the bat, if you don't need a body mic, if you don't need like a headset mic or anything like that, and you can use that mic, you're already ahead. Even
that fucking the show, Sarah Ross.
Yeah,
we're putting all the things together. She's putting 4 acts in her show. She's gonna roll in a cheap shot. She's like, I know you're coming from your show. What do you need? I go, a microphone.
Yeah.
And she goes, music out, whatever you feel like it.
Yeah.
And if you do feel like it or whatever, I go, I will come out. I will use the mic and I will go off stage. And she goes, really? That's it? I go, yep. That's it. And she was like, great. Headache off of her shoulders. She didn't care. And then when I rolled into the Island Princess, I was like, I'm used to comedy clubs. I roll, and people maybe not having the most technically advanced staff. I do my show.
Right.
And when the show's
like
over,
when I ran a comedy club, I would have like a list of songs, and I'd be like, when they get here, ask them if they can use any of those songs, because those songs are already loaded in. Like, you don't have to do anything. If they're okay coming out to Back in Black, fuck yeah.
Right. No, like, so this Fringe Festival, I experimented with working Spadoni, right?
Yeah.
And so the very first show we did, we experimented with adding music to everything. And he was saying, like, if this all's good, we can record tracks. You can have this for your show, or whatever. And what happened was he started underscoring everything I was saying. And I do quick asides. I take quick improvisational tangents.
Right.
I do all this stuff. And when there's music underneath it, it was lost. It was not getting a laugh. And then I found myself bringing my energy to talk over the underscoring. And I ended up cursing, which I never do in my show anymore. But I was trying to like drop like crowd work stuff, and I was really trying to like land jokes.
Right.
And so I was trying to thunder on top of the music, and I didn't process them. This is all like after the fact. I had to be like, why was I cursing?
Yeah.
And I realized I was trying to like really come over the top of the energy. And I said, let's cut back the underscoring on when I'm talking and just only underscore the magic. And then we did that adjustment the second show, and everything was right back in the pocket.
Nice.
And so I was like, now I've done science on it. Like, I should not be adding a bunch of bells and whistles to I'm a very much a comedy forward comedy act. I don't need to be bigger than I am. You know what I mean? Like, I am what I am, and that's all what I am. And I eat my spinach from my armpit. And that was like a fun discovery from this last month of shows.
There you go.
And so with that, I'm just trying to get that number, because God, if I could just play comedy clubs on the weekends to a month and come home, I'd be a much more fun. It'd be easier to do everything that we do. And if my kids would be happier.
Yep.
And so I know it can't happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
But that's
Cruise life is
what I'm
tough,
working
dude.
on.
Cruise life is tough.
And I feel like part of me feels like a selfish prick,
Okay.
No.
because a lot of magicians want to do what I'm doing. And a lot of magicians like how do I people feel me up all the time for like how do I get it going or whatever. And I've literally had two more cruise things just come right down the pipe without me asking for it. And like is there just a lot of forces to just want me to be out at sea.
Yeah.
It's where a lot of the work is. It's not it's not
it.
like it's no mystery here.
Do you think your wife is secretly booking these gigs and just sending them to you through agents?
Just calling everyone, being like, can you get bad work on
Can
sea?
you get them out at sea?
Look, babe, we can work it out. Whatever you need to happen, I can go get groceries.
I don't know. We might be past go to get groceries.
I can go for
Go to sea.
Go to sea.
I can go for a very long bike ride. But anyhow, so that's all I'm working on. And those are the reels and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I thought it was crisis in my face, but it was crisis averted.
I like it.
Yeah,
That's great. Do you think if there is success found here that we could translate that into ICS promotion as well?
Well, here's the thing. So I got off on the wrong foot with this real company. But if their plan works, I'm going to keep working with them.
Yeah.
And if their plan works, they don't work with magicians. They just happen to be working with magicians now because they hit that vein.
Of course.
But if we are going over to our Twitch platform while we're looking for a new Churn, and we're going to stick with our Twitch platform.
And we're going to stick with our Twitch platform. Yeah.
Yes.
Once we have Twitch, then we have...
Starting next week, we're back on thebucketshow.com, back on our Twitch feed for all of our recordings.
Yeah. So
Get hype.
If we're happy, if you guys can take a look at what's happening with
Of
my
course.
accounts, and if we feel like that's a good idea, we can talk about hiring the company for us.
A lot of these posts have Matt in them. I don't know.
I am.
It's a Matt heavy posting.
So,
This is
because it's
something
Ice
to
Cream
think
Social, and these are our longtime listeners, cards on the table. My brand on here is different than my brand as a magician.
it is.
Sure.
That is true.
I don't curse or make sexual jokes in my magic show, and I do those things here. And so, part of me is like, playing with fire on it. But the truth is, I think everyone's smart.
I think they get it now.
Yeah, and it's church and state. And the fucking thing of it is, there's going to be plenty of people who have possibly seen you do magic and don't even know you do a podcast.
Oh, that's true. And also, like, look, if we could...
I was going to say and vice versa, but this kind of disproves that, doesn't
No,
it?
I did not say vice versa, specifically because I said it the other way.
Right.
Kurt Brandler, Bananas podcast
Yes, which
has
blowing
reached a
up.
plateau where they, like, Kurt's now left L.A. Kurt's now moved to Jersey. And he can do that because the Bananas podcast is what he does.
Right.
I would
And he
also
gets
like to
tour,
think
he gets to tour, and he doesn't have to. He can do stand-up dates, but he doesn't have to hustle to get stand-up dates because the Bananas tour just becomes his other dates.
right. And I
So
would
as soon
like
as he
to
needs to
think
fill.
that Matt you and I had a little hand in that, in having him come to Scoop Fest.
The tiniest of hands.
The tiniest of hands.
A presidential hand.
Well,
and helping him.
But I mean, they call it Banana Fest. They've had a Banana Fest.
Oh, definitely. I'm sorry. Yeah, for sure. No, Kurt.
As far as like just a little bit of inspiration.
No, we're friends. We still talk. No, I'm still close. I'm still buddies.
I listen to Bananas. It's good stuff.
It's a great. I'm so jealous of the format. I fucking love it. Because then I always think, I want to bring a quirky news thing. I was like, well, Bananas is already fine doing that or whatever. But no. It's great and well deserved. I just want to point that out as well. But I would love if we could grow our following while maintaining our community under the way that our community is awesome.
Right.
Mm-hmm. In a way that we could just simply play live dates.
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
I would love to do improv with you and live podcasts.
Yep.
Yes.
Out and about.
Yes. More of that.
That'd be great.
Yes.
Which is an excellent time to bring up our obelisk scheme.
Yes. If you are enjoying this podcast and you want to help us out, you can turn someone else onto it. Choose one person.
Just one.
Just one.
Just the one.
In fact, I bet if we said just one person popped in your mind already. That person.
Right. Tell them.
Tell them about our show.
Why haven't you told them? Tell them now. Pause.
Yeah, we'll
tell them. You have a pause button. Tell them. Oh, no, we'll do it for you.
Not this episode. This episode's
No,
been
hold on,
very...
we're pausing.
Oh, sorry.
Did you tell them yet?
This episode's been more of a reflective retrospective.
This isn't a new person episode.
This isn't a new person episode. This is a campfire chat for the people who've been with us for a time or two.
That's right.
And with that, I mean, even like what we're talking about though is like what is interesting is I tend to feel like if I'm hearing about the trends, then that trend must be over.
Right. I'm exactly the same way.
Right. And if we're, talking about doing stuff like we're talking about adding reels and stuff like that, like I basically was dumb and dismissive. And it really was talking to my sister-in-law where I was like, well, I'm old, so I'm not going to get a following on TikTok. She goes, there's no age restriction on TikTok.
No.
And she goes, and there's no age restriction on who's booking clubs.
Nope.
And I was like, and she basically was like, she was super helpful. She's like, don't hold yourself back because you're older. You think that these things aren't over. These things are not over for people your age.
Right.
No.
And so I was like, oh shit. And so I'm guilty of being like, Paul, that time has come and gone for you and I to do enough work where we could just be out doing stops at clubs. And I'm wrong.
Yep. We can do it.
And so I apologize, Paul, for in the past. I think I've curmudgeoned some of your pie in the sky talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of putting it into action.
Well, but we'll get there. We're still real funny.
At times.
Real funny.
Yeah.
Funny. Definitely funny.
We're real
I don't
funny.
know about real funny.
No. Lay out, guys. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
See?
Oh, man, shit. I still have work to do.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
I do. I
boy.
still gotta work
Let's
on
do
it.
some Jock versus Nerd.
You ain't doing a little Jock versus Nerd action?
Oh, am I?
Fuck yeah.
I'm on the hunt for balls. On the hunt for balls.
We got a Jock versus Nerd coming to us today from, Brian Brushwood is calling me.
Well,
gosh.
answer that.
Brian Brushwood, you're on Ice Cream Social. How you doing, buddy?
Well, thank goodness. Y'all seem like some real nice boys. I'm here to call for the audio tech support. I was an audio guy.
Yeah, this is the audio tech support number. That's correct. How can I help you?
Okay, listen, I'm looking at a Behringer X32, and I seem to remember that we had some clever solutions that we did for the Founders Day picnic. But for the life of me, I don't remember it. Do you have any nice music?
I bet I can help you out with that.
Okay. Well, so how's Judy?
Judy's good. Would you like me to call you back in a little while, buddy?
Well, you know what? You just placed me on hold. I'll just wait. All right, bye, guys.
Bye, buddy. Jock versus Nerd. That's what we're about to do.
Let's do it.
I got distracted by my phone. We got Jock versus Nerd coming to us from Scoop's Monkey Trial. We have a new format of Jock versus Nerd here. Hi, Facefuck Boys. I've designed a new game for Jock versus Nerd versus Audio Guy. The rules will work like this. I will ask one of you a question. The question will always be, the answer will always be a number. Then the next of you will guess the correct answer if the correct answer is over or under. The third one is required to take the opposite over or under.
Oh,
correct guess wins a
fascinating.
point. Example, if Matt guesses 5 and Jacob guesses over, then Paul gets the under. Then the correct answer is 30, so Paul would get the over. If the correct answer is 30, Paul gets a point.
Got it.
If Matt had guessed the correct answer, he would have gotten a point. No bonus for correctly guessing because you won't. Oh, fine. So, I don't know. Paul, I'm thinking of a number.
2.
That's it. Question 1. How many U.S. vice presidents have there been? So, Paul, how many vice presidents have there been? How many presidents have there been? We're on what? 40?
We're on 47.
7? Okay.
And I'm thinking several times. Yeah. Most of the time it's the same vice president, but sometimes it's different. But then I don't
Sometimes
think they had
different.
vice presidents from the jump, did they? Or did they?
They did. The initial system was that whoever was second place in the votes would be the vice president.
Right. You're right. So who was
Which
the
would
first
be
vice
hilarious
president?
if that was still the case. If
Who was-
Kamala was the vice president right now, it's just
Oh, it'd be
it's just
amazing.
really funny.
That'd be so strange.
I think it was Adams.
Adams was Washington's VP?
I think so.
You're probably right.
I mean, I can look it up while you think about
Yeah.
the thing.
Well,
John Adams. Yeah, John Adams was George Washington's vice president.
I think Pence is probably the first or one of the few to be replaced, right?
No, there've been a couple that have been replaced over
Have
the
there
years.
been some
Yeah.
VPs
Lincoln
like
had a
that?
couple.
Okay.
Yeah, there are a few of them with multiples. FDR, because he was in office for a lifetime.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Yeah,
did,
right.
Four
I mean,
terms.
I'm hearing you, but I personally don't know shit about this. Like, I really can't think of 2 vice presidents under FDR. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yes. No, that's true.
I have no idea.
I can't either, by the
Yeah.
way. I just said that there were multiple, but I can't think of them.
Well,
Someone
I'm
brought
going to
up
go
Tim
with,
Kaine the other day, and I was like, oh my God.
yeah.
right. We've got the 47 and then a percentage of that,
FDR had 3. Harry S. Truman was...
Did we already play the game, or were you just laying it
No,
on
I'm
the
just
facts?
about to guess.
No, just laying down the facts.
Okay, great.
I'm just looking at the vice presidents under FDR.
Okay.
Since that had come up. And he had 3. He had Truman, he had John Nance Garner, and Henry Agard Wallace.
Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
Henry Agard Wallace.
H.A. Dubs! You know H.A. Dubs. We call him How.
How?
Well, now you're giving me like 3,
Yeehaw.
4. So I'm going to say, I'm going to jump it up a little bit here. I'm going to say
Okay.
47 to start, of course. And then I'm going to go 2/3 on top of that to around, I'll say
This is just question 1, yeah?
Yeah.
74. I'll say
There aren't that
74.
many questions.
I'll say 74.
74. So Paul is at 74. Matt, are you over or under
I'm going to
74?
go under.
I believe that assigns me to the over.
Yeah, it does.
Matt gets a point. There have been 49.
49.
49. So just a
I
couple
think
more.
Jacob brought up the only example that matters.
I think so.
guess.
If it's 49, then it is simply just FDR had 2
No,
more.
because a
Had
couple
2.
more have. But you have like Trump is 47, but he was also 45. So there haven't been 47 different presidents
Oh, gosh.
right
There you
now.
go.
But he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
2 different VPs.
You thought
Correct.
we couldn't squeeze any more out of this first question. This is great. This is great.
Question number 2. That's a point for Matt.
All right.
Question number 2. Matt,
Yes.
according to my niece, how many different Pokemon are there? She knows all the Pokemon, so I assume that she is right.
300.
Paul, over or under?
Over.
Paul is saying over. I guess I'm taking the under then.
Wait. Did you got boxed in the last one? Didn't you?
Yeah, but I know all the answers over here.
Oh,
so I think
you
I'm just getting
always
boxed
have-
in no matter what.
Got it.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I see.
who did
I
this?
thought it was
Scoops
gonna
Monkey
rotate.
Trial just did this as like a paragraph because we don't have a format for
I
it.
understand.
Yeah.
Okay. I like this format.
So I do. Paul gets a point. It is over. It is 905.
905.
I should have gotten
that
Paul
makes
to say
a
how
lot
many he
of
thought there
sense
were.
Now that I think about
Paul,
it.
did you think there were 900 plus?
I thought it was close to 1,000.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Paul, Old Billy was the oldest horse to ever live. How many years old was he when he died? Paul, how old was Old Billy when he died?
I think I'm going to say old Billy was 50 years old.
50 years old Billy. Paul or Matt,
I'll say he's younger.
you think younger than that. So I get the over.
Yeah.
I get a point.
Oh, damn it.
He was 62.
See?
So now-
I knew it was outrageously old.
So
Yeah.
Are we all tied then?
I have a point. Yeah, we all have a point now.
Look at
Yeah, 'cause
that.
that's 3 questions in.
It's all working out.
That's right. Matt, the Baird televisor was the first television for sale commercially. What year was it first for sale? What year was the first commercial television available for sale? The Baird televisor.
1938.
1938.
Good guess.
Paul, over or under 1938? The over will be bigger numbers.
Yes.
The under will be smaller numbers.
Go over, thank you.
I just want to explain how it's all going to work.
You're right. I'll go over.
You're going over. So you're saying post 1929.
No, he
Is,
said 38. What did you?
38.
Oh,
He
38.
said
Sorry,
38,
the answer is 1929.
Yeah.
Jake
Jake gets a point.
Wait, who gets a point? Do I get a point?
You do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Okay, great. I'm winning. Matt, the 1911 Indianapolis 500 was the first one. What was the average speed of the winning car in the race in miles per hour?
Wait, didn't I just answer the last one?
He did.
You did. Paul, same question.
The average speed of the car what happened in the
The average speed of the winning
first one?
car. Yeah. So the average speed of the winning car in 1911 was how many miles per hour? And I'll tell you, it goes down to the thousandth.
Yeah.
It
68
goes
miles.
3 decimal places.
68 miles an hour.
68 point what miles per hour? You have to give me 3
68
decimal places.
68.001.
68.001. Matt, over or under?
Under.
Under. The answer is over.
Oh, wow.
74.602.
Okay.
That must have
Okay.
looked crazy back then.
Yeah.
They must have
Yeah,
gone
people
wild.
having heart attacks.
And Matt,
I watched
last
the preview
question.
for the F1 movie. It made me too messy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks really
Because of
good.
all, you watched the preview because of all of the live sports on right now, or that were on last week. Because that's why I watched it. Watching all these
Wall-to-wall
live
draft
sports
coverage of my household, which is good because as an NBA junkie, I was just 3 days of just people talking about Achilles tears made me really uncomfortable.
Oh boy. Last question. That one went to Paul, right? So Matt,
Yeah.
Suresh Sharma took 17 hours to recite the most digits of pi from memory. How many digits did he recite? Now, I believe
How long?
It took 17 hours.
Jesus.
Took 17 hours to recite to recite the most digits of pi from memory. Is pi a finite number or is pi an infinitely
it
long?
keeps
it
going.
It
never
is
ends.
just infinitely long, right? Yeah, okay.
Oh man. I'll go 1,000
He took 17 hours to list off 1,000 numbers.
because I think
Come
they're
on.
thinking and calculating.
Come on.
Okay.
I think they're
Okay.
thinking and calculating.
Oh, I see. I get what you're saying now. All right.
1,000 places.
1,000 places. Paul, over or under?
Over.
Not to the 1,000th, like 1,000 numbers deep.
Oh, 1,000 numbers deep.
Yes. Yeah.
What do you
not
mean?
to the 1,000th. Well, because
He's saying 1,000 digits, like the number is 1,000 digits long.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
So what number would that be? So So 7 digits is 1,000,000. 9 digits. So you're saying 1,000,000,000.
I'm
a thousand
going-
a thousand
all right.
digits.
Now we've run out of my.
I used
I know.
my calculator.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there are average 3,600 seconds in an hour.
Okay.
And I assume it would take close to a second to say a number.
Okay.
And I multiplied that by 17. We're at 61,200.
Okay.
My guess is like 60,000.
60,000.
But I'm just going to say over.
Right. Okay. Paul gets a point.
Yeah.
And you're actually pretty close. It's 70,030.
Well, he was doing more than 1 digit a second.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I was picturing someone like calculating it for a certain
Right.
point.
Well, there's a
Trying to come up with the
formula
next
to it,
number.
right?
Sure. Yeah, you can.
Or
I
do
believe
you
it's
just
called
have to
calculating
memorize it?
pi?
Or do you just memorize it?
I'll just go ahead and say I underestimated the intelligence of that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Suresh.
Sorry, Suresh.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Apologies to Suresh Sharma. Also, apologies for how I'm pronouncing your name, which I assume is incorrect. That's the game. I like that game. We ran into a wall at the end,
We didn't know how to express.
but that wasn't because of the
decimal
game.
points.
Yeah, it wasn't because of the game that we ran into a wall.
A small improvement is that I would like to find a way to make it rotate so that Jacob can also be in it. So like,
Well, if we can figure out a way for Hojack to do some kind of setup for it,
I think so.
yeah,
Because then it's
because
really
then we can
funny.
obscure answers.
Yeah, and then we're always muscling someone into the over under who doesn't want to be muscled into the
Right.
over under. So
Right.
I like that aspect of the game a lot.
No, I think this is a good idea. I like this a lot. This is Scoops Monkey Trail sent this back in 2022. I dug in a little bit to the archives to find us one.
That's so.
So I
funny.
like this.
All right,
Nice.
good job.
Thanks, Scoops Monkey Trail. If you want to send us one of those, if you want to send us a Jock versus Nerd, either an obelisk Jock versus Nerd, a Scooperty, what was the other one? Scrite.
Price is Great.
Price is Great, Jock versus Nerd. Head over to heyscoops.com right there on the homepage. You can send us a Jock versus Nerd. You can send us some Scoop mail. You can do all those things. And then, we can try and do some more of the
Well, we're really
Jock versus Nerd versus audio guy.
stuck in the minutia of it. Mitzi's suggestion of make prices right points go to the second closest answer is a really fun way to stop the.
Oh, that's really funny.
The screwing each other out of one.
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I think that would revitalize prices right.
I think you might be right.
Yeah,
You might be onto something there. That
right.
Mitzi guy.
Mitzi, he thinks about stuff.
That's his good one.
All right, I want to thank Penn for creating this podcast.
Thanks, Ben.
I want to thank all you guys for listening to us. Obviously, this is a very nostalgic episode. We were saying goodbye to the churn.
Yep.
We waxed poetic about our lives.
Yep.
About our achievements, about our failures.
That's right.
But none of that would be possible without you guys being the awesome community that you are. Some of you support us over at Patreon, and if you want to join those people, head on over to preachingfun.com.
Come visit preachingfun.com. It's better than hanging with your mom.
Or if you knew Henry Aggard Wallace was the vice president for FDR, head on over to fartsinabag.biz. Or if you just knew him personally, head over to fartsinabag.biz. That's fartsinabag.biz. That along with preachingfun.com. You can go there. You can sign up on our Patreon list. And the following people, they did just that. So we're going to thank them right now.
Yeah, I want to thank the following people. I also want to thank Penn for creating this podcast.
Thanks, Ben.
I want to thank the following people who all thought that the A's were going to play at Ugu Productions. That's Scooper Metroid, Scooper Nova Girl, Scoopia Loren, Scooper Ascending, Scoop JD, Scoop Kata, Scoop Knack Paddywhack, Scoop Lock Kisa, Scoop Neon Black, Scoop Nick, Scoopometrics, Scoopso Hazard, Scoop Trek the Experience, and Scoopy and the Beast.
Big thanks to these folks who spent $100 to see the Ruddles movie in the Sphere. Silverfist Scoop, Sir Scoopy, McScooperton 3 Esquire. I think that's the same person. Sir Scoopy McScooperton 3 Esquire. 6 Foot Scoop, Scullywall Scoop, Slightly Slutty Scoop, Slurpee Kaye, motherfucker. Smells Funny, Smitty Scoop, Solar Powered Scoop, Soulless Scoop, Soundman Scoop, Spring Loaded Scoop, Stab and Dash Scoop, Stacy Coleman, Streets McGreets, and Stephanie Young.
I want to thank the following people who all helped increase the diversity of Paul's improv class.
Thank you.
Scoopy Doopy Doo, Scoopy Ramon, Scoopy Bartfast, Scoopy Jess, Scott A, Scott Andrews, Scott Ashlock, Scott Headington, Scott Moldering, Scott Schofield, Sean Kellner, Jonathan P, Sebastian Robbins, SF, Sean, Shoe the Scoop, and Silicon Scoop. Thank you so much.
Big thanks to these people who are trying their best to get Matt back on the ocean. Stephen Clively, Stephen Landon, Stephen Biggs, Stuart Wilson, Strange Uncles Podcast, Trap a Chicken on Scoop, Sugar Rush Socio, Super Geek 13579, Swedish Scoop, Take It Easy Podcast Scoop, Tamara Hamilton, Technical Scooport, Temporary.reality, Pierce, Turn the Page, That Thing in the Attic.
If you go to the social media pages of all of these following scoops, you will see videos of them forcing people to pinch Teller's butt. That is the Bad Humor Man, the Cincy Scoop, the Civic Cruise Scoop, the Damsels of Dorkington, the Devil's Lettuce Scoop, the Didgeridoosh, the Famous Ball, the Going Over a Fred's Podcast, the Ice Cream Headache, the Ice Cream Headache again, the Lapis Lagomorph, the Nano Scoop, the SCOOP, the Salty Squid, the Scooplockian, the Spirit of the Latin Club, the Upside Down Under Scoop, the Dirty Scoop, the Man, the Myth, the Scoop, Thomas Beach, Thunder Cougar Falcon Scoop, Timothy Sutton, TK421 Scoop Please, Tom Krieger, Tom Mankerty, Tom Stott, Tony Cowley, Tony Scuprano, Travis Jaguri, Travis Murray, and Tristan Gerva. Thank you all so much.
Thank you all so much. We also have Scoop Fest coming up.
We do.
Come hang out with us in Las Vegas for a weekend, September 25th through the 27th at the Orleans. We're going to have all kinds of amazing things for you guys to come hang out with. And most importantly, you get to hang out with each other.
That's
for
right.
A fun weekend. You're going to love our Scoop gifts this year.
I think you're going to like them a lot.
Yeah. So go over to scoopfest.com, buy those now. And stay safe out there. We love you, and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you soon.
One episode in the Churn left.
In Churn 6.
In Churn 6.
Sounds like someone mispronouncing insurance.
Right. We're Bridget Fun. Oh, I got new car insurance this week. We should talk about that for a long time.
I think there's room for innovation in the car.
It's very exciting. Very exciting stuff.
If that works out well for you, maybe that can work for us.